Hello and welcome to Monday. Welcome to the start of a new vlog. I teased you in last week's vlog, but I am actually here. I am on the car park and I'm going to pick up my new car today, right now. So I'm going to turn the camera around. By the way, I've still got a bit of a cold. I've still got a bit of a sore throat. It's not COVID. It was the remnants of Matt's illness. So I'm going to turn the camera around and just do a little quick empty car tour, because I've got rid of everything of mine, and I want to be able to remember this car. So I'm going to turn it around and do an empty car tour. Okay, so here we have my little Mazda steering wheel. By the way, the car has only actually done 33,204 miles, but it is 12 years old, so it is showing signs of age. My little console, oh, my little glove box. I'm going to miss you. I've emptied you all out. My little dingly dangly. My little back seats as well, when no one sat in. Oh, look. Right, it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, car, my little headrest. Oh, my knob. Oh, everything. Right, I'm going to go and get my new car. Incident on the way. So where my nan is, I have to kind of turn around, which means putting the car into reverse. So having never put this car into reverse before, I was doing it and I literally got stuck, and I was stuck for about 5 minutes. Could I figure out how to put this car in reverse? No. So I ended up calling Matt saying help, but he was on a break, so he couldn't talk for long. Then this man came out of the house and noticed that I was struggling. And it turns out, I'll turn the camera around and show you what happened. Okay, so here is my gear stick. Now, I've never had this in any of my cars that I've driven before, but with this one, apparently, what you have to do is do that. So you push up like this. And that puts you into reverse. So I didn't know that you had to do that. Now that I've got it figured, I'm fine. But yes, I am so happy. I've just come back and I've put my little accessories in. Like, I bought a little bin. It's a little car bin that goes in the cup holder, and it's like it's got a little flappy lid. So I kind of put that down here. So I'll show you. I'll do a proper car tour in a little bit. But I want to kind of get to know the car. I'm just working out the stereo system and being able to hook it up to the phone and all that kind of thing. It's all quite new to me, so I will get on with that, and then, you know, I will do a proper little car tour at some point. But I'm so happy. Look at my beautiful roof. This kind of goes like this. Isn't it gorgeous? I love it. On the Sainsbury's car park. I have made it in the new car, and I'm about to get a few things, hopefully for Matt and myself, for our evening meal tonight. It's either that or pizza. It's a bit of a toss-up. There's a leaflet came through the door. The universe was calling. They sent us a message by someone posting a flyer through the door that had half price off Domino's pizza. So is it the universe calling, or is it, I don't know. Anyway, let's just see what's in Sainsbury's first. I need to pick up a few other things as well, but we'll see if the universe truly was calling or not. And then I need to go back home. I'm going to let Bo out for a little bit because it's still really nice weather here in the UK in September, believe it or not. So yeah, get that done, go back home. This car is really clever. It tells me it's got 68 miles left for my range on the tank of petrol that I've got. Well, the 2 bars of petrol that I've got. So yeah, I might have to go fill up, but the petrol cap is really fiddly. So I'm just kind of learning how to do it. There's a key and you have to twist it certain ways. Anyway, we will get there. Okay, so the universe was speaking and it is saying to have Domino's. I just want to show you my boot. So I bought an extra car mat. So this is the boot liner that I bought off Amazon. It fits really well and it really is non-slip because nothing is moving at all. So I'm really happy with that. What did I get? I got some stuff to make some cake. I got a baguette and I got some ham and some Philadelphia Light for kind of snacks. And I just wanted to pick up a few things for the car. So I've got a demister pad. My other one was old. It's kind of like a chamois leather on the one side, and apparently it clears condensation and fogging. We will see about that. Also a pack of wipes, interior wipes, to be able to obviously clean the dashboard and whatever. And I've chosen a matte finish. Apparently they are protectant wipes. And I also got some new heavy duty microfiber cloths, wash dry finish, ideal for both interior and exterior for streak free results. We'll be the judge of that. Right, so I think I should be going home now. I've still got to finish doing my hair. I've literally just kind of wet it and combed it and came out. I'm going to make myself some lunch. I might have the baguette with the ham and some garden cucumber and tomato and some salad cream. Sounds nice to me. And some butter. Yeah, diet's gone a little bit funny. The universe also spoke, and I think we may be having the pizza as well. I know, we have been so bad the last few weeks, but with being ill, what do they say? They always say that you should feed a cold, and that's what we're doing. I'm still sounding a little bit there. I've still got the dregs of the cold that Matt caught from school and brought back in the house. So yeah, get back home now, see the cats, have a cup of coffee, maybe let Bo out for a little bit, and then I've got to do some work. Literally, I have got to knuckle down and get some work. I forgot to tell you that I managed the petrol cap. A little bit of a faff, but it was fine. So on a full tank, I've actually got a 351 mile range, which I don't think is too bad. I mean, I don't know terribly too much about cars, but I don't think that's too bad. Here we have it, my beautiful ham sandwich with garden tomato slices, salad cream, and just basic salt and pepper. And of course a French baguette stick. Well, a little bit of one cut off. The end of one cut off. Just thought I would make a really quick and easy cake for Matt and myself for tonight. So we're doing the chocolate fudge cake mix again. I've got a slightly different icing. This one was on offer. It's Cadbury's icing. I'm going to whip up some cream as well at the end. And I'm also going to add some Cook's dark chocolate chips to the mix as well. So I'm preheating the oven and we'll just get on with it. Okay, I should show you the recipe as well. So basically you just add 7 fluid ounces of water, which is 200 milliliters, and 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil, which is 60 milliliters. And that's literally all you do. And then obviously bake in the oven at those temperatures. I'll just let it settle so you can see. And you can pause if you want to. And there we go, let's start the mixer. I'll just increase the speed. Okay, so here we are with the mixture in the bowl. I'm going to get it into this loaf tin. I like doing this cake in a loaf tin. And I'm going to use a spatula as well, because it was suggested that might be easiest to get everything out of the bowl. So there we go, let's just see if we can give it a wiggle. I'm using a silicone loaf tin kind of liner. You can just use it on its own, but I do like to use a metal one for stability as well, but it does make it easier to get it out. And I've lightly greased it with some Country Life butter. Right, I think now might be the time for the spatula to come out. As you can see, all of the chocolate chips are coming out nice and even, as you would expect from being mixed in such a way. Okay, let's see if we can get all this out. There we go. I'm trying to do it so you can see, but also so that I can actually get it done. Right, let's just see if I can give it a really big kind of scrape to get everything out. Yeah, let's put it all down like this. I know all you can see is the bowl, but never mind. Okay. It's lovely and thick. In a moment I'll give it a big wiggle. Okay, I'll give it another scrape. There we go, it's all coming out. In we go. And then I'm gonna give it, the oven is at the right temperature as well, so that's okay. Right, not much mess, so let's give it a wiggle so it makes it all nice and even. And kind of settles all the chocolate chips evenly. And now it's time to go in the oven. I'm going to put it on a middle shelf in the oven. So here we go. And I will whip the cream up later. Just out of the oven, it popped out like a dream. There we have the beautiful loaf cake. Nice and moist in the middle, chocolate chips. Oh, goodness, right, this has got to cool. Once it's cool, I will be able to whip up the cream and there we go. Just taking a look at the inside of the cake, I've cut it into two halves, as you can see. And you can see the dark chocolate chips are inside. Some have melted and some are obviously still a little bit intact and solid. So it's still a little bit warm, so hopefully cutting it in half will make it cool down a bit quicker, and then I'll be able to whip up the cream and finally finish the cake. Time to spread the icing. Oh, that smells absolutely delicious. Oh, I'm going to put a nice big thick and juicy layer on. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake, baked a cake, baked a cake. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. That is a traditional British song. Well, I think it's British. I don't know. Ooh, look at that deliciousness. Now, I don't want it too thick, because what happened last time was the top kind of slid off. So what I'm going, ooh, siren going, oh, what's going on? Oh my goodness, is there something going on and I'm missing it? That's terrible. Right, so I'm going to put, probably this will do. And then obviously, once it's kind of set a little bit and gone a bit harder, I'll be able to put the cream on. So I'm going to wait a little bit to do the cream. But I think that's probably about enough of the chocolate. I don't know. I normally put a bit on the top as well. So there we go. Maybe just a teedle bit more on the side. Yeah, there we go. Kind of fills in any cracks, doesn't it? It's a crack filler. There we go. I think that's okay. Do we not think that's okay? Maybe it's just a tad more. I mean, you know, you've kind of got to, haven't you? I mean, for goodness sakes, it's cake. There we go. Right, that will do. And then I'll put some more on the top a little bit later. Right, time to whip up the cream. So the bowl is nice and clean. I hand washed it. You kind of like lock that in there. By the way, it's a Mr. Chef. It's a Mr. Chef mixer, in case you were wondering. Thank you, Stephanie, for donating it. We do appreciate it. This is the cream I'm using. British Whipping Fresh Cream by Sainsbury's. And what I'm going to do is probably put the whole lot in. I did last time, and it made more than enough cream to go in. So that's all been added in there. Now I've swapped the attachment to the whisking one. So that goes in. That just pops on like that. You give it a twist, make sure it's secure, and then you pull the lever and it goes down. And it's that simple. So literally I'm going to start slow and then increase the speed, and then that's it, mixed. Okay, as you can see, it's just starting to thicken now. Okay, I would say that is pretty much done. There we have some beautiful whipped cream, fresh. Had the cream and the cake in the fridge for just a few moments, just to make it a little bit more stiff so I don't get the slippage. I'm hoping I don't get the slippage that I had last time. I think I'm going to use the spatula this time as well. So let's see if we can kind of get all the cream together. And then obviously any leftover I will put in a separate dish, I think, to have a little bit later. So let's start putting the cream on. Now, to stop the slippage, if I kind of concentrate the cream in the middle and only lightly spread towards the edges, that might work. I'm hoping that will do. We shall see. This is trial and error, and eventually I will get there to exactly how I want it to be. So we don't want it to blob over the edge, do we? No, we don't want a blobby cake. But I want it to kind of, there we go. I want it to kind of be like that. So that we go to the edges, but when the pressure of the cake's on the top, it's not going to blob. That's what I'm hoping. So I think that might be enough. Do we think that might be enough? And then when I put the top layer back on, hopefully, oh no, it's upside down. Oh my goodness, right, okay. That's the top, okay. Let's see if we can turn it over. There we go, that's the right way up. Okay, so, do we think that that looks good from the side? I think it does, and hopefully we won't have any slippage, but I'm gonna put it back in the fridge to set. So hopefully we won't have any slippages. So let's just clean this knife with a little bit of water, and then I'm going to put the final layer of icing on the top, and then hopefully this will literally all just set really, really, really nice. Okay, there we go. Ta-da! In the fridge. Hi everybody, it is Wednesday and I'm not sure if you can hear, but I am absolutely full of a cold. It's really, I'm going to spare you the main details, but it's really thick up in my nose. It's that sort of like mucus that when you blow, it's still stuck up there and it's going like the back of my throat. It really is the effects of that cold coming out, and it's just disgusting. So I've not felt like doing anything today pretty much. So I've just done a few like admin-y type things, but I am not in the mood to make any videos or anything like that. So I did update on the community page about taking possibly a few days off until I feel better. And also I posted for the patrons as well. So we'll see how we go over the next few days. But when I actually get back to work, there is a lot of royal news to catch up on, so I am keeping abreast of everything and making notes. I really am not in the mood to make any videos. I'm in no fit state, so I've stayed at home all day today. I've checked on my nan, she's okay, she doesn't need anything. But yeah, I'm just waiting for Matt to come home, and then I'm going to have a nice cup of tea, nice relaxing warming cup of tea. The car is still really good. I'm getting used to it very slowly. One of the things I ordered, like the kind of seat cover things, not seat cover, the seat belt, they're things that go over the seat belt. They don't fit, so they're going back. Also, the bag that I ordered, it's got Velcro fastenings, but the back of my car seat is metal, so it doesn't stick. Also, it will not stick to the side of the car either, of the boot. So I've got to label that up and send that back as well. So I've been doing things like that. Right. Also, it's been raining. It's a very rainy day today. as I said, it's a very rainy day, and of course the kitties are in. Aren't they, my little babies? Yes, they are. Look at that cuteness. And your cuteness as well, madam. Yes, but that is very cute. Hello and welcome to Thursday. I am on the post office car park and I'm about to post some patrons' birthday cards. These are the patrons that are on the $20 a month celebrations tier. So these will be winging their way to you. I hope they get to you in time. One of them is a little bit belated, so I do apologise, but she knows all about that. As you can tell, I'm still feeling a little bit bunged up and things. So yeah, let's just get through today, basically. Hey everyone, it's still Thursday and it's actually quite nice weather. We've got quite a bit of sun, but I just thought I'd show you because people have been asking what's happened to Brian. Well, sure enough, there is Brian sat in the greenhouse. It's getting back to that time of year when the weather starts to get a little bit more chilly and Brian comes out of hiding and resorts back to the greenhouse. We've got Rory just coming out of the greenhouse, so there we have Rory. So there you go. And we have a Molly by my feet who is bunting my legs. Yes, I see you, my little prince. How are you doing? She's just checking that it's Rory and not Brian, because Brian is in the greenhouse. There we go. So just thought I would show you a little bit of a garden update. In the shady bit of the garden, we still have some roses. The big tree is turning to autumn colours, but look, over here at the table we have proper full-on autumnal leaves. Those are proper real autumn leaves. Look at them. Look, it's going red. But yes, it's starting. It is starting, but we still have roses and we still have flowers. I've just had some seeds come in to actually plant next year's meadow. I'm going to try something different this year. I'm going to try planting the meadow in October rather than sowing the seeds in the spring. Whether that will give them more of a better chance, I have no idea. So I need to clear away a lot of this and then I can plant my seeds. But we still have the sunflowers. They are here. I won't get too much closer in case it makes Brian jumpy. But yes, he's just gone to sit down, I think. There we go. So yeah, I need to plan next year's. I bought a different variety of seeds. I will unbox them for you. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, look what Matt and I found in the supermarket. It's called a Munchkin pumpkin. And there's the Munchkin. And there's a Munchkin pumpkin. Do you like it, Bo? Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah. Just waiting in the virtual queue to go into Nando's. We've got something to celebrate today.
We do.
Matt's done really well at work, so we're going to have a celebratory Nando's and chocolate cake.
Yay.
Which will be amazing.
Always.
How do I look? Are we liking the lumberjack shirt with the gold? And are we liking the style with the socks and everything? I think we're looking good. At Nando's, we've got a wrap with chicken, some coleslaw, some peri salted chips, and we've got a coconut one. Thank you. And we've got some sauces as well. Chocolate cake, yummy and delicious. What a beautiful autumn September Saturday morning. Bo's just been outside and he just stayed on the lower patio and then went back inside because it's still really windy. So you might hear lots of wind, but it's really sunny. And I'm just enjoying a cup of coffee outside. Matt's inside playing computer games. It's a little bit. It's still cold. It's actually quite cold. I've got my woolly jumper on, but it's really sunny and it's nice and warm when you're in the sun, if you get what I mean. Hello, Rory. Hello, sweetie. How are you doing? Good boy. Yeah. So this is the garden in September, and we still have roses. Look at them. And they're still coming as well. So yes, lots of autumnal leaves. I do like. Oh look, I'm matching. I've got my orange socks on, so I'm very autumnal. And yeah, it's just looking really, really autumnal. And the meadow actually has a few new flowers in it since I pulled up some of the things that are actually dead. So I think that we're having a little bit of a late bloom on the meadow, and the sunflowers are actually looking really good. They haven't turned into the Russian giants that we all expected and hoped for, but never mind. Nevertheless, we still actually have some, so that's really, really good. It is still Saturday, and I'm about to take a really, really, really huge step. I've been driving for over 15 years, probably 16, 17 years, and I have never, ever driven my own car out of my hometown. And with this car, I wanted things to be different. So I am going to, with Matt, drive all the way to Matt's parents, which is about, I think he said about 35 miles. So it's like a 75-mile round trip. So I'm scared. I'm nervous about the really big roundabouts and islands and that kind of thing. And yeah, I'm nervous, but I am going to do it. So that is what we are about to go and do. Oh my goodness. Give me strength. And whilst I'm gone, my mum and dad are desperate to get the garden tidied up for autumn. So they've asked me what I wanted, what was safe to take out and leave. So I've said, you know, leave the tomatoes where they're ripening up, but I've cut off all the cucumbers. I'll show you in a moment. So all of the cucumbers can come out. The cucamelons need harvesting. The sweet peas can go. We're going to leave the tumbling tom in the hanging basket. But this is the harvest from the cucumbers. Just look. We've got lots of cucumbers, and some of the more nibbly knobbly ones we're going to give to the guinea pigs today. So we have lots of cucumbers here. My mom's already had one as well. Also the meadow, as you know, I've brought new seeds. So I think the best thing is to have it all cleared, apart from the sunflowers. I said, please don't touch my sunflowers. So literally, I think we're going to clear the whole lot and start completely again from seed. So there's that to do. Also, I've said that all the cosmos can come out as well from these few pots over here and in the sink over there. So yes, that's kind of, when I come back, we shall see. We shall see how it's gone. But yes, I think I want to start the meadow completely again.
Hello everyone, it is Saturday and look who's driving us to my parents!
I am so
in his new car. He's doing so well.
I am terrified.
I am so proud of you right now.
I am really terrified. Ah! Hello and welcome to Sunday. We are back and I actually managed to drive both ways. It was about 70 something miles. So anyway, it's Sunday and look at the meadow. It's been cleared. It has been cleared. So I will, thank you parents, I will now be able to plant my meadow seeds and literally see what happens. And also I was given some seeds in the summer as well. So I'm going to add those into the mix and we will see literally what comes up. So yes, it's a nice day again. It's another nice day. Bo's outside. I'm having a cup of coffee. Matt's inside. It's a bit cold for Matt. It looks sunny, but it is cold. It is very cold. So Matt is a fair weather creature, a creature of the sun. A bit of a wander. Right, where is the baby? Where's the baby gone? Where is my baby? Bobo. He's been scamping around. Oh, there he is. Hello. Hello, baby. I see you. What are you doing? Hello, gorgeous. Hey, baby. Molly and Rory are out too. They did leave my sunflower, though. Look. I need to prop it up. But I will prop up the lone sunflower. It's like the Lone Ranger. Oh, look. I don't think he's seen so much soil. So much bare earth. He's having a bit of an explore. Aren't you, my little sweet pea? Yes, you are. Anyway, do excuse the bed head. I'm literally fresh out of bed. My goodness. Beauty just doesn't happen, does it? Anyway, it was such a big achievement for me. I mean, you might not think that it's such a big deal, but it really is such a big deal for me to be doing that much driving and also outside of the town. It's the first time in all of my driving where I have driven outside of the town. So a really, really big achievement for me. I didn't sort of discount driving back at night time, but when it was time to go, I just thought, you know what, I need to push myself, and I did, and it was fine. I had Matt there, you know, helping me, making me feel more confident, so it worked, and I was very happy. And I may have a name for the car. For a while, she was Claudia Celine, a double barrel name, Claudia Celine. But now I think she's just plain old Celine. What do you think? Let me know. Right, we are just going out to get cat food, get cat provisions, cat food and cat litter. And I've noticed on my car that there are some cat prints. Who did it? Who do they belong to? Who do you think they belong to? I don't know. I need forensics, I need DNA samples taken. Who is to blame? We are back from the shops and, oh look, Bobo's going where his food normally is, but it's not there, is it? Where is it? It's here. And we got the same, like, make of food, but I got some different varieties. So there was an offer, and we've got 2 of these, which is the shrimp, I think it was, prawn. 2 of the prawn. We've got 8 of the tuna fillet. We've got 8 of the chicken. So I think Rory would like the chicken. And we've got 8 of the ocean fish. So there we go. We have a cat selection. We've got a fish layer, a chicken layer, and a fish layer. And then 2 of the prawn. Oh, hello. Are we hungry? Well, look, there is food in there. Have you looked? Have you looked in your bowl? Have you? Or are you looking at Molly's tail instead? Yee. Here we go. So I thought I would just show you the bare patch of meadow soil that's been cleared. And that is what I will be sprinkling next week all of those seeds into. So there we go. Let's take a little look in the greenhouse as well. One of the tomato plants has come up. We have a Rory. Hello, Mr. Rory. Sat down nicely. But yeah, things are still coming. And I need to obviously I need to deadhead these geranium as well. Welcome to the final portion of this week's vlog, and I've spoken about the meadow seeds and I am going to show you all about them. So I've sent off for a mixture of wildlife seeds, and there's an instructional booklet which tells me what to do, and I can plant as late in the UK as October, so that's what I'm going to do. My parents have cleared the way for me, so and here are all the packets. So they are from Land Life Wildflowers, and in this pack there are cornfield annuals in this pack here. They're all different. We have 100% dual purpose, just wildflower seed. They've all got different things in them. We've got restore and enrich wildflower seeds, 10 grams it's classed as. Each one is classed as 10 grams. Butterfly and bee wildlife seeds, again 10 grams. And wild bird seed as well. So all of these I'm going to put in some sand or some compost, which is classed as a carrier, and then I shall sprinkle it on and water in, and hopefully we'll get some results ready for the spring. Literally what my parents have done is dig the whole thing up, so hopefully we will be starting from scratch. I also have some seeds, as I said, that were sent me a few months ago that I was too late to sow, so I'll be showing you those being planted in next week's vlog. Matt is currently writing our shopping list for next week. So tomorrow I will be going to the shops while he is back in work. So that is my job for tomorrow. If you've enjoyed this week's vlog, please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media, and also do hit the bell so that you know whenever we upload a new video. And also please do remember to subscribe to the channel. Go on, do it now. So from us in Shropshire, mwah, to you all, and goodbye.